to your goal shortly, but a draw to start our league campaign. How do you assess that one?
Yeah, like I said, a point away from home. Listen, when you look at the fixture list, this is probably right up there with a tough place to come. It's a great establishment here, and it's the fans. Obviously, they're back in the football league for the first time in 7, 8, 9 years. It was always going to be a tough place to come, especially opening day of the season, and you could see early on that they were right at it. It was important for us to weather the storm early, and I thought we did that quite well without sort of getting a foothold in the game ourselves. But listen, we're trying to disrupt at the start and not let them build on the fans and build on the success from last season. Obviously then the goal happens, and I think it's important then not to concede directly after that, and I think we did that well. Managed to get ourselves through to half-time, a few tweaks here and there, and I thought we carved them open once. We started the second half fairly slow again, don't get me wrong, but then we carved them open with a little bit of play, and it was like a light switch, and we realised, oh, hang on a sec, we can get through these. So we started playing, then they come at us, then we hit H and we get enjoy that way, then they drop off, then we play again. So I mean, we were on top for a little bit, and you think maybe the goal's not going to come, so they build control again, and then I mean, a strike like that is going to get you a point anyway, I think.
It's quite a new look side, obviously beginning this campaign. So obviously you're one of those new recruits. So how does it feel gelling with the lads, and how does it feel going forwards? Yeah,
I mean, inside the dressing room, very good. We've got a great bunch of lads already. I've settled in really well, I think. I think there's just tweaks that we still need to do on the pitch in the training ground. Obviously, we had the tragedy with Mark's dad, and he's obviously had to go back to Ireland, spend time over there. So he's missed large chunks of the pre-season, sort of right after the run-in, where we're sort of getting to the nitty-gritty part of us building, setting up as a team. And listen, don't get me wrong, it's a distraction, but family comes first. So. I think we're going to build over the next few weeks, maybe month, maybe 2 months. So we might be a bit of a process, and hopefully the fans will stick with us, and we pick up good results like this along the way to then really kick on in a good few weeks' time.
Without touching on it too much, like you say, it's sort of been a bit of a strong pre-season, but like the things that have happened across that time, it's important that you sort of stick together as a group and look to build on and hopefully have a successful season.
100%, yeah. I mean, this is a great result to build on, and not even the result. I think, like I mentioned before, where that light switch moment where you think, right, we're getting through these, and these are going to be right up there in this division, especially at home. They're going to be really tough to beat here. And once you start getting through them, obviously we like more shots on goal, more real clear-cut chances. But again, I think that will come. So it's something to build on and take into Tuesday night, if not take into obviously the more important stuff at the league games, especially at home as well, and build there.
Of course, with the ambitions we have as well, wanting to be right up this season, it's important we come to these games and put in a good performance and a strong showing tonight.
100%, yeah. Like I said, they're going to be right up there, so it's a good early test. I think, like I said, where we've had that disrupted pre-season at times, we might be behind slightly. It's tough without your leader. So yeah, I think that's a good measure of where we're at, and 100% something to build on. There'll be clips that the manager doesn't like, and there'll be clips that the manager loves that I'm sure we'll go through come Monday morning. And yeah, we'll build on it and look to start implementing it straight away.
Come on then, let's talk about it. Your goal, talk us through it.
Where do you want to start?
You tell me.
We'll probably start. I think the best bit is the chop on the halfway line. No, he's not sliding still. The chop, and then it sort of just opened up really. Obviously, I had that moment a few minutes before that I dragged wide, and it was never really in my mind to shoot, to be honest. But nothing really opened up for me, I didn't think. Or Glatz had just said that if I missed, he was going to hammer me because he thought he was in. But I'm not going to lie, I didn't see him. So I just sort of dug a shot out really, and I mean, it was keeper's side, and I don't think he could quite see it. And then it's obviously a bonus. It was up that end, right near our fans, and I think it was a good moment that we could share early on. So hopefully we'll have more of those, and we'll kick on this year.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? It was a good moment. Give the team a lift, and hopefully we can kick on now and build on more points.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said as well, like we gained control in the second half. And then they just started sort of getting out of that pressure. They started building again. They took the sting out of it a little bit, and you think, maybe that was our chance where we should have scored. And then to come up with that, I mean, it's not going to happen every week, and it probably won't happen again this season. But obviously, hopefully for me and hopefully for us, it does. If not, I'll just take the first day of the season, goal of the season, and goal of the month, if you don't mind.
We'll finish off by talking about the over 800 Swindon fans that made the journey tonight. A real shout out to them.
Yeah, unbelievable, especially on a Friday night. obviously opening day of the season, so I'd imagine there's a bit more leeway with people leaving work because they've missed football. So yeah, it was unbelievable. 800 fans there, like you said, and to give them that moment, especially at that end as well, and then sort of have that moment between me and them was really nice. And then obviously the team at the end, them right behind us. So hopefully we can give them more moments like that this season.
How important is that backing going to be this season?
Massive. Like you saw when we're under pressure, they come alive and they help us ride out those tough moments. And then you never know, like they're willing the ball in the back of the net. That might have curled wide for me. So luckily I shanked it on the inside of the foot and it goes in the goal. So yeah, I mean we're all going to have to stick together. And like I said, let's have some more of those moments together this season and see where it takes us.